A very good morning. Terrific Tuesday today. Welcome to today's episode of Morning Well. We'll talk about three things. Silver jumps 9.3%. Earnings from Alibaba, Alphabet and Amazon. USD Bulls in control for now. RBA rate decision is also something that we will talk about. The online trading crowd that has been pumping up share prices of a rotating cast of struggling companies had their sights set on a different market on Monday, which is silver. The most actively traded silver futures climbed about 9.3% to 29.40 a troy ounce. That its biggest percentage gain since March 2009 and marked its highest level since February 2013. The precious metal has gained in recent sessions after users on Reddit's Wall Street Bets forum posted about executing a short squeeze supposedly similar to the ones credited with fueling recent gains in other stocks such as GameStop and AMC. For its part, GameStop shares fell 30.8%, while other speculative favorites, including shares of COS and Bed Bath & Beyond, also fell sharply. AMC held its ground, however, rising slightly. Meanwhile, the broad stock market rebounded from last Friday's drubbing. The Dow actually rose 0.8%. The S&P was up 1.6%, while the Nasdaq was up 2.5%. Broader market volatility declined, however. The CBOE volatility index fell about 8.6% to 30.24 on Monday, though it still remains elevated after gaining about 45% in January. Some investors expect volatility to edge down this week as many hedge funds have already reduced short positions on stocks that have attracted a tremendous amount of attention on the internet. On the treasuries erased an early dip with 10-year yields hovering about 1.06. The dollar rose against every G10 currency, with the Swiss franc suffering the biggest decline. Oil and gold both climbed. Asian equity futures are mixed. Investors are continuing to monitor the corporate earnings season. We are expecting about 111 companies from S&P 500 index reporting this week. Results from big technology companies including Alibaba, Amazon and Alphabet are due today. Alibaba reports before US Open, with consensus expecting revenue and EBITDA to rise 33% and 22% respectively, though fresh regulatory scrutiny threatens to overshadow some of the positive results, is what Bloomberg Intelligence is writing. After the close, holiday sales and Prime Day could help Amazon sales jump 37%. This is also according to Bloomberg Intelligence. And consensus calls for a 17% improvement in Alphabet's revenue. In another IPO that happened in Hong Kong, Kuaishou traded at more than double its IPO price in the grey market. Some trades were executed at Honky dollar 250 a share on Monday, according to some reports. If Kuaishou's share rise as much when it starts trading Friday, it could be the third best debut for an IPO over 1 billion in Hong Kong. In other interesting news, Google signed a 6-year deal with Ford that will bring Android technology to the automaker's cars and cloud services to its factory floor. It's a triumph for the tech giant over rival Microsoft. The company didn't disclose the value of the agreement, but Google will receive revenue from cloud services plus an Android license fee for every vehicle sold starting in 2023. On the bond issuances space, Apple is back for more. The iPhone maker is issuing about 14 billion of debt in 6 parts. The longest portion of the offering is a 40-year security, will yield about 95 basis points above treasuries after initial discussion of about 115 to 120 basis points. This is Apple's third bond sale since May and comes as the company pursues aggressive share buybacks and dividends. On the FX front, lastly, for now, the US dollar bulls are in control as dollar yen flirts with 105. The greenback traded higher against all of the major currencies despite a slightly weaker ISM manufacturing report. Manufacturing activity growth slowed in the month of Jan as the ISM index dropped from 60.5 to about 58.7. The surge in prices paid component, however, is a sign that inflation is creeping higher across the globe. Despite a nasty second virus wave, most US states did not reinstate March type of restrictions, and that decision helped limit the impact on the economy. Non-farm payrolls are expected to rebound in January after falling for the first time in 8 months. We also hear from a number of Federal Reserve presidents through this week. Down under, the RBA probably won't adjust its QE program at this meeting, is what some economists have remarked, but tapering has become a key question. It's halfway through a 6-month Aussie dollar 100 billion bond buying program. Today we're expecting no policy changes, but the board may update the growth and inflation outlook. That's the update. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.